you have absolute certainty on how you go from hello to yes on what you're looking for.
Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high-performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear it for Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see him as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula for formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes. Do you think that worked? I do think that worked. We got Dawn Holly's Heart of Influence on this Mastery Monday. Bella and I are in an all-day battle about who actually has oppositional defiant disorder or not. So that's a longer story for a more beautiful day. Bella Verita, hello. Happy
hello,
Mastery
we cannot
Monday,
see you,
Bella.
Sean.
Is that better?
Yes, there you go.
Yep. So I think that I have oppositional defiant disorder, as in like Bugs Bunny, like rabbit season versus duck season. So I actually have a Bella Verita. I have oppositional defiant disorder.
I would agree with that.
That is amazing. So Bella, let's have some fun today because we're playing the superpower of human influence with integrity, of course. And on this beautiful Mastery Monday, Bella Verita, Dawn has done masterful, growth-driven, heart-centered, integrous work, assembling humans, providing value. And Bella, who has Dawn assembled as we explore the superpower of integrous
we
influence?
definitely have some heart-centered, growth-minded women here today, Sean Callagy. So I think they're all going to agree with me that I am right and you are wrong. I'm pretty sure on that. So let's start coming from Miami, Florida. Licensed psychologist and author, combines evidence-based psychology framework with integrative modalities to foster lasting personal transformation. Founder of PI Method, developed a structured therapeutic model to help high-achieving professionals dismantle perfectionism and lead with authenticity. Maternal mental health advocate specializing in generational wellness strategies, supporting women in navigating motherhood with resilience and self-awareness. Let's welcome to the show, Eva Benmala.
That was sweet.
Eva, warm welcome to the Heart of Influence. Is that the appropriate pronunciation, Eva?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. And Bella, can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So Eva,
but your
Plato,
head is cut off. We're like, see from the nose down. There you go.
Better?
Yes.
Yeah. So Eva, Plato, the Greek philosopher, said, "Play a game with me for an hour, and we will learn more about each other than if we speak for years." So Eva, we kick this game off on the Heart of Influence, Dawn Holly style, by asking you for a fun fact. It's a headline. It's not a whole story. Bella carries the Chuck Barris Gong Show. Gong! If we go into story versus headline, for example, Eva, it could sound like Belle of Rita thinks I have ODD when she actually does. Like that would be a beautiful headline, fun fact, right? And it is in integrity, of course, Eva. And it could be an adventurous moment, a proud moment, a surprising moment, a shocking moment, any moment, Eva, that would make us say, Eva,
No way.
So Eva, please, what is your headline, fun fact?
My headline fun fact: I listen to music in languages I don't understand. And
Whoa.
how those songs, when I translate them, really hit home to exactly how I'm feeling.
Oh my God. Eva, first of all, it's beautiful. Thank you for the heart-centeredness. And that's how I feel, Eva, when Bella starts talking to me. So it's amazing. Thank you. Bella, it's going to be one of those days, Bella. Which way are we going?
Yes, it is one of those days. That is a nice new shirt you got on there, Sean Callagy. And next, rolling from Boca Raton, Florida, certified functional medicine practitioner and registered dietitian, champion food as medicine and whole health mindset with 20 plus years of personalized nutritional care, advanced credentials in culinary genomics, am I saying that correctly? Genomics, a root cause strategy for chronic illness, hormone imbalances, and gut dysfunction, and autoimmune healing, cancer survivor turned founder, leveraging lived experience, advanced testing, and multidisciplinary collaboration to guide toward long-term vitality and healing. Let's welcome to the show, Meryl Brandwine.
It's pronounced Meryl or Meryl?
Meryl.
Meryl, thank you so much, Meryl. Warm welcome to Dawn's Heart of Influence. We are seriously grateful for your presence. And Meryl, please, what is your headline fun fact?
Oh gosh. Headline fun fact. I should have thought about this a little bit more. Fun fact.
Meryl, it's all good. So something, let's go, if it's fun, like something crazy we wouldn't expect to hear about you, or something that you're really proud of, that just hits your heart. And you're like, hey, I'm really proud about this. That could be two simple examples.
All right, I'm gonna go with something because I don't think there's anything like wow. Although at least I can't think of anything wow. Although I wish I could say I jumped out of an airplane or something. But I think the best fun fact or fact of like you said that I want to share is that I can call my 3 kids my best friends. Like I'm grateful to have the relationship that I do with them, that brightens my heart and soul every single day.
Meryl, that's about as fine a fun fact as you could have. So thank you for sharing the heart, Meryl. That is a perfect example because at the end of the day, having the deep abiding love and friendship with those close to us, what's better than that? So Meryl, thank you for that. Belle of Rita, Meryl's bringing some heart to Dawn Holly's Heart of Influence. Please, Bella.
She is bringing the heart. Coming from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, senior leader in commercial lending, expertly guiding businesses to scale with strategic capital, innovative solutions, and a real relationship-first approach. Serial entrepreneur and builder, transforming ideas into thriving ventures with resilience and drive since 2015. Connector and growth catalyst, bridging clients, capital, and community with heart-centered service, financial mastery, and a reputation for delivering exponential outcomes. Let's welcome to the show, Patricia Bedley.
Patricia, congratulations on all of your impact and success. And please, Patricia, what is your headline fun fact?
Oh, headline. I love to leave people in a better place. And I say that because I realize working in an office and you get up and you go to the ladies' room and you're in a shared communal area and you realize you get so much energy from people. And I love to bring out the things that they may not see in themselves and let them know that, whether I've known them for a long time or for just a few minutes.
Belvrita, we got some heart all over the place. Thank you for that, Meryl. And please, who is joining the Heart of Influence aside Meryl?
Yes, that's because we have women here and we tend to be heart-centered. And Patricia, for fun, the room that you are sitting in, I am fairly certain Sean has never stepped foot in one of those rooms ever in his life. She happens to be sitting in a laundry room, and I am pretty certain Sean has never even stepped foot in one of those rooms. So there you go.
I'm looking forward to Elevate. That's right out of this room.
There you go. All right, next coming from Davie, Florida, certified in active release techniques and acupuncture, delivering evidence-based performance-enhancing care to athletes, yogis, and high-performing professionals alike. Brings elite-level experience from Beverly Hills, working with Olympic athletes and pro teams, now translating that precision into personalized care for local communities. Leads with service and integrity, from volunteering and adaptive fitness programs to fostering health partnerships through professional networks. Let's welcome to the show, Dr. Bhakti Patel.
How shall we refer to today, Dr. Patel, some other way? How would you like to be referred to?
You can call me Bhakti.
And how do you pronounce?
Bhakti.
Bhakti?
Yes.
Bhakti. Okay, Bhakti, please, your headline fun fact. Thank you for being here.
I am going on my first European trip to Italy this summer.
Amazing. And where are you going in Italy, Bhakti?
Where in Italy? I will be in Rome, Tuscany area, and Lake Como.
God bless. That is beautiful. And when are you going?
At the end of summer, so in a couple weeks.
Got it. I was going to ask you to check up on my son, who is roaming around Europe right now, but I think you'll just miss each other. But thank you for that update. Bella, the chaperone for Tyler, it just doesn't work out, but maybe our next guest.
Maybe our next guest, coming from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, once told she had the bones of a 90-year-old, became the bone alchemist, rebuilding her strength, opening 2 OsteoStrong centers in South Florida, empowering others to restore vitality, prevent fractures, and optimize musculoskeletal health through science-backed, drug-free solutions, helping people live strong, active, and vibrant lives until their final breath. Let's welcome to her show, Dawn Holley.
Dawn, warm welcome to your Heart of Influence, and the crowd goes wild. Dawn, thank you for everything that you do in the world, and please, your headline fun fact on your Heart of Influence.
So my headline fun fact was I was a little worn out from picking up my daughter in Atlanta this weekend, and so I was running low on energy, so I hopped in my cold plunge for 2 minutes, and now I'm back and ready to go.
Awesome.
Let's
That
go
is
on.
a super fun fact.
Full plunging, osteo-stronging, living all the ways. And I mean it, Dawn, you are an example of possibility, stepping into the cutting edge of human health and vibrancy. And Dawn, shall we do the things?
Yeah, let's do the things.
While she may or may not suffer from oppositional defiant disorder, this woman is full of health, energy, vitality, and heart. In fact, she put the heart in the Heart of Influence, and she began her career in influence as an 8-year-old selling crafts on her parents' front lawn. By the age of 19, she was a 7-figure business generator in the space of network marketing. That's not easy to do. Teenager network marketing, 7 figures, only in the case of the woman with the red hair blowing. 24, 25, 26 years old in a male-dominated industry. This extraordinary woman became Nevada's #1 business broker. She was three-peating like Michael Jordan, but again, not hoops, in business brokerage. In fact, she was the first woman ever to be Nevada's #1 business broker, and youngest person ever, male or female, take that, dudes, to ever be Nevada's #1 business broker, let alone 3 straight years. Then she said, I can train the big gals and the big guys, and began training Fortune 500 companies and entrepreneurs. In fact, in 2019, every did I say every sales team she worked with doubled their sales. She's a skier, surfer, scuba diver, adventurer, taught either by a blind man or YouTube, depending on the day. I think we're tipping towards YouTube. I think we're going to end with the blind man before we're done though here today. And she's an 8-figure business generator in the space of philanthropy, along with the Unblinded team, and this courageous, heart-centered, 2-time, about to be 3-time published author in 2023, publicly battled and defeated cancer. Let's welcome to the stage the woman that has not only my heart, but created the heart in the heart of influence. Let's welcome to Dawn's show, the one, the only, Bella Verita.
Oh, Sean, you are cutting in and out, but my fun fact for today is I've been going through some challenging times, and I've channeled that energy into creating songs using AI. And someone who cannot sing, is about to put out a Christian album. So that is on Spotify. So that is my very fun fact. What you can do with AI these days is pretty fun and entertaining. And I think the best way to shift energy is through music. So I've been creating some music of my own. And that is my fun fact for today.
Bella Rita, while your voice may not be one that is like singing masterful, it is my favorite voice in the whole world. So thank you for that, Bella. And I mean that with all sincerity, and she knows I do. Shall we begin, Bella?
We shall begin, but let me introduce my co-host, the man that Tony Robbins said, there's no one who leads with more heart and more integrity than Sean Callagy. He beats world champions like Bet Keat at body surfing competitions. He's only one of 2 attorneys, so in 2 top 100 national jury verdicts between 2014 and 2016, and the only one that's blind out of 1.2 million attorneys. In fact, the state of New Jersey actually named him one of New Jersey's most influential attorneys. He has spoken on stages such as Disney, T-Mobile, Salesforce, Tony Robbins 18 times. And when he's not busy flying around, speaking on stages, shopping for new clothes, he's an incredible philanthropist that has raised nearly $10 million in just 2 years for charities. Let's welcome the one, the only, the stylish Sean Callagy.
Well, thank you, Bella Rita. Bella, can you hear me right now? Thank you, thank you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
I think there may be a
thank you, Dawn.
delay,
My
though.
first fun fact. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to a different audio. But my first fun fact, of course, is that I've received this shirt for Christmas, so it is not quite that new. My second fun fact is that I'm a blind man that has taught sighted people to ski in blizzard conditions, to surf in hurricane conditions, and to scuba dive in shark-infested waters. And one of those sighted people might be the amazing co-host of The Heart of Influence, the one, the only, Bella Frida. Says my headline fun fact for today, Bella.
That is a beautiful fun fact, and we seem to have you clearly now, so you can do whatever you want, but that was clear fun facts. And shall we do the things?
Let's do the things.
Let's do the things. How about, Sean, we start with Meryl.
Meryl, how is what we're doing? We're going from hello, yes. Had some fun, a little jiving and jabbing in the introductions, Bella and I going back and forth. We're now going to get down to some serious business, Meryl. And that business is the fact that we're all here because we want more. Maybe it's more financial abundance. Maybe it's more duplication and scaling of our teams and our mission. Or maybe we just want to create more impact for good in the world. But each and every one of us here are here because we do want more. But that more is on the other side of causing yes and knowing which yeses to cause. So what does it look like when heart-centered, integrous people come together and a yes should actually happen? To illustrate this, you're going to join the 8,000 plus people, Meryl, that have been on this show causing yes in this little research and development laboratory. So Meryl, Bella Verita will be anybody you want her to be. She could be an ideal client or patient, She could be a charitable fundraising partner. Heck, she could be somebody like Oprah Winfrey or Warren Buffett. Anybody, Meryl, that would make sense for you to go from hello to yes with. And that yes does not have to be a final yes. It could just be a yes for a longer conversation. So please, Meryl, who would you like Bella Verita to be that you're going from hello to yes with?
I would like her to be, I guess, an ideal client. How's that?
And so what would an ideal client be for you? Just give us like 1, 2, or 3 quick things.
Someone who is interested and motivated to enhance their health or cure or heal from an illness is one thing, or someone who's looking to optimize longevity, who's already healthy.
I am all of those things.
Okay. So Bella Verita is looking to do all those things. Bella, please take us.
He's saying, Bella, take us in. And so let's roll. Hello, this is Bella.
Oh, on my turn. Okay. Hi, Bella. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself?
Doing well. Thank you. So tell me a little bit about your journey and what you're looking to accomplish.
Yeah, thank you so much for asking. I am coming up on 2 years of being cancer-free. And I am, with that brings a lot of emotion. And so I'm going to be 48 this year. So I'm really looking to just take my health to the next level. I've dealt with some gut stuff and I'm always trying new things and I'm tired of trying new things and just want to do the thing and be healthy. I'm working on eliminating sugar, but I really like pistachio ice cream. So I'm not sure if I can go all the way there, but I'm getting there. But I'm really just longevity and, quick fun. I went and saw the Beach Boys last night, and the lead singer is now 84 years old, which is just wild. And, he definitely looks old. And I just think, when I'm 84, I want to be healthy and swimming and active and all the things.
Great. Thanks for sharing that. So I'm glad you elaborate a little bit on when you're 84, you want to be this, right?
Yeah.
But you also mentioned you've got some gut stuff.
Yeah.
And so what is that looking like? What specifically are you looking to, what's your vision for your gut health and what are you dealing with now?
I just feel like no matter what I eat, I get bloated. And I've tried the no dairy, no sugar, no gluten, no this, no that, microbiome that. And no matter what I try, other than just not eating, I end up bloaty.
Gotcha. And how long has that been happening for?
My whole life.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah.
And have you done anything specifically? Have you done any tests?
842 different things.
And so did any of them work?
Not really. Not really. But unfortunately, I only have 30 seconds left. So based on what I've told you, what do you think I should do? And what's the answer here?
What do you think? Well, I think you should probably, if you say you've done 800 and whatever million things that you've done, find, something that's going to get to the root of why you have these issues and how to resolve them once and for all.
Yeah, I would really like to do that. Have you worked with somebody else with that gut issues that have tried 842 different things and been able to help them?
Yes, all day long.
Perfect. Well, let's schedule a longer meeting and maybe number 843 will be the answer.
Well, hopefully it'll be the answer and the last thing that you have to deal with, so you don't have to go to 844.
There you go. There you go. Thank you so much for that. Meryl and Sean, you're muted. Someone will have to help you unmute. But what Sean wants to say is great job, Meryl. And next we'll hear from Eva. So Eva, who would you like for me to be?
I would like for you to be a frustrated wife who is looking for support from her husband, feels...
Well, that's an easy role to play now too. Sissy's been jabbing at me all day. Hello, this is Bella.
Hi, Bella. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm a little bit frustrated, but I'm doing all right.
Yeah, do you want to get into it a little bit, see if I could be of help?
Well, what do you want to know? I don't know if we have enough time because I only have a few minutes right now. So, what would you most urgently like to know? I mean, because I've everything that's going on between my husband and I put into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT says I'm right. And so I don't think the problem is with me. It's definitely with him.
Okay. I know that we don't have so much time, but could you tell me like the top 3 things that he's to blame for?
Well, he keeps telling me that I have optional defiant disorder, which I think he just doesn't like that I don't agree with him all the time. And so if I say no or I disagree, then I'm being defiant. And I think he's just wrong. And let me see if I can come up with some others. That's really all I can think of for right now.
So it sounds like you're in a bind. If you disagree with him, he labels you. If you don't agree or you do agree with him, then you're being fake to yourself.
Yes. I like the way this sounds.
Yeah, well, could you imagine it not being that way, or has it always been that way between the two of you? Or has there been a time where the both of you actually do agree and get along fabulously?
Yeah, we mostly get along. We mostly get along, you know, all the time. So I think it's just a moment by moment case.
Okay. A lot of people are using ChatGPT these days to get to the bottom of their problems, but sometimes ChatGPT, even though it sounds so full of wisdom, it's really only looking at one side of the situation through your lens.
Do not tell him that. He might hear that.
Okay.
'Cause I always think ChatGPT is right. I like when ChatGPT takes my side. So let's not tell him that ChatGPT is sometimes one-sided. Not do that.
Yeah. It sounds like the communication between you and your husband could do a little bit of tweaking.
Maybe, possibly. I think he should listen to me more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he know that you feel this way?
He does. He's been doing a really good job of talking less lately and listening more.
Okay. And
Yeah.
so sounds like there are some things that are working between the two of you to make the changes.
There definitely is.
Yeah, but then there's still this other part where you feel like you're stuck because you have to agree with him, or at least that's how you think.
Yeah.
Is it
So what
something?
do we do even? Because I only have a few minutes and then he's going to be walking in the room and I don't want him to hear all of this.
Yeah. So working with me would be not like ChatGPT.
So wait, are you going to tell me I'm not right?
I don't think it's about you being right or wrong, actually. It's about you having the type of relationship that you feel safe to communicate with, and that he feels like he can listen and also give his opinion without you sort of feeling attacked.
Yeah, but I don't think he should be able to give his opinion. I think mine should be the only one that matters.
That's a good point. So then why are you in a relationship?
That is a very good question. Maybe you're right. Maybe there's something to this, and maybe I might want to look at my own communication. So maybe we can have a little bit longer of a conversation and see where this goes. But don't tell him what I said, okay?
Okay. Yes, sounds great. Let's schedule a time for us to continue talking.
Sounds great. Sounds great. You're on mute, Sean. You're not coming through the phone either.
Yeah, no, I said, Bella, my communication was out. How did that all go?
That all went fantastic. And we've hired Eva, and she's going to help us with our communication.
Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. Thanks for always being so balanced and so loving, Bella. I'm sure you were, as you always are.
Yes, that is very, very true. Thank you.
And Ava, thank you for everything that you did. So thank you, Ava. Thank you, Meryl. Great job. And now, Bella Verita, I think it's time for the feedbackers. A little bit of feedback in one word. Over to you.
Yes, this is a time in the show, judges, that we get to give back in the form of feedback. And so it's going to be 30 seconds of feedback for Meryl and Eva, something that they did great, something that they could do to improve. And then, like, what is one word on how they left you feeling? So let's kick it off with Patricia. And Patricia, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Meryl, please?
Okay, Meryl, I love your fun nature, and you do listen and ask great questions to try to determine, you know, how you're going to navigate and provide the solution. I think that's exceptional because a lot of times when we're interested in providing our services, we often talk versus listen, and I think you did a lot of listening. So that was fabulous and good question asking.
And what was one word of how Meryl made you feel? Like, one word.
She's confident. She's confident she has confidence in her own skills. So I would feel
confident. Nice. Great job, Meryl, in conveying confidence. Bella, Rita, please.
And Patricia, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Eva, please?
Eva, yeah, just again, really such a beautiful nature. And I love when people try to build a picture. You use the word, you know, have you ever imagined being in a successful relationship? That's really powerful when we can get people to see that. And you asked great questions again. I think if I get to say next times for both of you, I think all of us, sometimes we don't ask for the business is what I've learned. And I think that Bella helped both of you do that. And maybe it's also because you don't know how much time you have and all of that. But, you know, it's almost like, hey, let's make an appointment.
And Patricia, what's one word of how Eva made you feel?
Oh, she's very warm and relatable.
Yeah, felt that warmth as well. Great job, Patricia. Bella.
Let's go, Dr. Bhakti. How about your 30 seconds of feedback for Eva, please?
Hi, Eva. I thought you were amazing. I felt, well, this is to answer Sean's question. You made me feel very comfortable. And I think I like your demeanor, how you were relaxed, and I also felt that you were confident.
Beautiful. I love that, Bhakti, for sure. Bella?
And what's one word on how she made you feel or left you feeling?
Comfortable.
Comfortable. Beautiful. And how about your 30 seconds of feedback from Meryl?
Yeah. Oh, the timer's not there, but okay.
That's okay.
I also thought Meryl was very confident. And the one thing I really liked is that at the end, well, you were also witty. I love that. I love that you made that witty remark. And you also, instead of giving like a straightforward answer or like an easy solution, you're like, let's find an answer or a solution together.
Beautiful. And what is that one word?
Hopeful.
Helpful. Oh, Bella. Yeah, Bhakti is helpful. So are you, Bella. And
let's go, Dawn. Dawn, how about your 30 seconds of feedback from Meryl, please?
I thought Meryl was asking great questions. I think that she was really trying to figure out what your pain was and how she could help you. And the way she made me feel was that she really knew what she was doing. She was going to be able to find the solution.
Beautiful. Thank you, Dawn.
And how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Eva?
So loved her questions too. She was asking great questions, and I felt very safe. Like that, no matter what you were saying, you know, it was she knew how to respond and made you feel like, yeah, we're gonna fix this. We can figure this out. So very safe.
Safe.
Well, thank you. Feeling the safety, and Dawn,
You resonate as such yourself, of course, with your growth-driven heart-centeredness. And Dawn, it's that time where Bella Rita, who's got a little feistiness today to her, Dawn, is going to be reversing this on me. Bella, please take it easy on me.
Yes. So Dawn, as you know, and everyone, this is the time in the show where we get to have a little reverse role play. I get to put Sean on the hot seat in a scenario that he has no idea about because I've been cooking them up as the show's been going on. Ultimately, Dawn, I have 2 scenarios, reverse roles that you can choose from. You get to choose what scenario Sean goes from hello to yes on. You can choose one of these scenarios. You can change the scenarios, or you can come up with something brand new all on your own. Are you ready to hear what I have for today?
Yes.
Okay. So I thought option number 1 is Sean could role play Meryl going from hello to yes with an ideal client, but this is someone who doesn't really believe in functional medicine. Like they only want to use insurance and they only want to talk to regular doctors. And so Sean will play Meryl going from hello to yes with that patient to maybe at least just have a consultation. So that is option number 1. And then option number 2 is Sean could role play Eva, who is going from hello to yes with a reluctant spouse who thinks the problem is all the other spouses, who doesn't want to come in for counseling, just thinks the wife or husband should be the one that goes in for counseling. And he's going to go from hello to yes as Eva to convince that spouse that they should come in as well. So those are the two scenarios I have for you today, Dawn. Either one of those tickle your fancy, or do you have something else you'd like to see Sean do?
I'm going to pick the first one selfishly because that's a lot of what I get faced with, as people that are more going down the conventional path of medicine and are not really open to lifestyle and other avenues. So, yeah.
Beautiful. And so who
really
would you
hard.
Be really hard. And who would you like to play the reluctant patient or the skeptical patient?
Can we have Meryl play the?
Meryl, are you up for playing the skeptical patient?
Sure.
All right. So Sean, you are playing Meryl, a functional medicine doctor who has, been working in the functional medicine space, registered dietitian for over 20 years. And now you're talking to someone who just wants to do traditional medicine and only what insurance covers and thinks this whole functional medicine stuff is a bunch of baloney.
Okay. And how about Meryl, you're playing Mary Jones. Sound good?
Okay.
Okay. So hi, is Miss Jones available?
Yes, this is she.
Hey, Miss Jones, this is Meryl. We had a 3-minute conversation scheduled for today. Is it still a good time for you?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Yeah. So listen, I'm super grateful for the time. I've read a little bit about what you shared, and I'm pretty clear, Miss Jones, that you're, pretty resistant to the space of alternative approaches to your health, which I totally honor. But if I could ask, what even prompted you to be having this conversation with me in the first place?
Well, I'm, struggling with my own health issues. I have an autoimmune condition and it's affecting my thyroid. And I really just don't know what you can offer. I mean, I'm willing to listen, but I'm a little skeptical because, my doctors just keep saying that the only solution is medication.
Sure. And you have every right to be skeptical, because a lot of folks in the non-traditional medical space have some crazy things they say, and they don't help people. So I can appreciate your skepticism and your concern. But what I'm also hearing you say, I believe, Ms. Jones, is that you're not happy being on medication and you don't see it as your optimal solution if there's a better one. Am I hearing that correctly?
Yeah, that would be correct. If I didn't have to be on medicine, that would be great.
Awesome. And what's your ultimate vision, like the dream health for you, Miss Jones? If you have it all your way, what would that look like?
Well, I'd like to be able to eat what I want and not really have to work that hard and be better, feel better.
Yes, the magical blue pill of do whatever I want and get the results. Am I hearing that correctly, Miss Jones?
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Awesome. Then can I share a couple of things really quickly in our final minute or so that may or may not resonate with you? So then, and Ms. Jones, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, cool, awesome. So Ms. Jones, what I do, my name is Merrill, as you know, and what I do is I support people in a different journey to their optimal health. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that it's an easy path. The idea of eat whatever I want, do whatever I want, and have the health I want is in the land of fairy tales. But what is not in the land of fairy tales, but can have a fairy tale-like ending, is a journey that I may be able to support you on. And again, in full transparent integrity, I'm not 100% sure that I can get you off of this thyroid medication, although with my work, I've been able to do so a tremendous number of times. So what my life is all about is our body works, but there's mechanisms and processes that have to be discovered to make it work. And the problem, my problem, Ms. Jones, is so many people say that, and they're just not telling the truth. But at the same time, your doctors are wrong. The only solution isn't medication. So my simple question, Ms. Jones, since we're at time, is how would it resonate with you or not to have a 30-minute follow-up conversation with me? I'll take the risk of putting my time in. I do have a busy patient load, but I love taking people who are skeptical and having them become unblinded to the truth about the journey to their health. So if you'll have a 30-minute convo, if there's some resonance you're feeling from me right now, then let's have that conversation and let's see where we get to. And in that conversation, I'll explain a lot more in detail the science, not the myth, not the hope, not the magic, but the advanced science of how our body truly works and what I can do to tap into that and how we can co-create something perhaps different, along with a bunch of scenarios I've already gone through with patient testimonials. So how would it resonate with you or not, Ms. Jones, to have a 30-minute follow-up conversation with me about unlocking the potential of your health, not based on hope and fantasy, but based on advanced science and maybe just a little bit of fun and magic. So please, Ms. Jones, what say you?
Yeah, I'd be willing to do that.
Awesome. So shall we set this time up for next Tuesday at right? Then I'd say have a blessed day, Ms. Jones. So pause there. So Merrill, thank you for being Ms. Jones. Did a wonderful job, Merrill, for sure. And how did I do as you having that conversation with Ms. Jones?
I thought you did great. I mean, you definitely listened and, you kind of put it back on me, like no promises, but willing to find solutions that, maybe meet me where I'm at.
Awesome. And Merrill, how was your experience overall on Dawn's Heart of Influence today?
Oh, I thought this was great. I wasn't sure what to expect, and I enjoyed this.
Awesome. Well, we enjoyed having you here and wonderful work, Merrill. And let's go with Bhakti. Thank you so much for being here, being that feedbacker seat. Any thoughts on how I did as Merrill, and how was your time overall, Bhakti, for being here today? And we really appreciate the quality of your feedback and your presence. Please, Bhakti.
I felt like you really listened to what she was saying, and you were able to, like, very politely and confidently state your opinions and, I guess, play devil's advocate, trying, like how you said, the only option isn't medicine.
And thank you so much for being here. And how was your experience overall today on Dawn Holly's Heart of Influence, Bhakti?
Oh, it was great, and I'm very happy and thankful that you invited me.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that. And Bella Verita, we have some other heart-centered folks here today that Dawn brought.
We do have some other heart-centered individuals. We have the woman that is going to solve all our relational problems. Eva, thank you so much. We've been looking for an angel. I think you're it. You did a fantastic job in the role play. And how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
This was great. It's definitely showing the areas where I feel like I'm on point and where I need to continue to refine when I'm in the hot seat with Press for Time.
Awesome. Well, thank you for that. we appreciate you, and you did a wonderful job in that role play with Bella. I mean that sincerely. Beautiful work. Bella Frita.
And the woman that brings out the best in people, Patricia. Thank you so much for being here. A great job in the feedbacker seat. And how was your time with us overall on the Heart of Influence?
It was magical, and I'm so impressed by this audience. Like, what incredible ladies on here. So thank you for having me, Dawn, everyone else.
Yeah, beautiful work today. Thank you for that. Which I think brings us to the woman of the moment, does it not, Bella Frita?
It definitely does.
So, Dawn, certification partner. Dawn is a truly growth-driven, heart-centered, integrous person committed to mastery. Those aren't just words. Every one of those words means something, and she represents those things. As a heart-centered human entrepreneur, making magic happen, seeking truth, seeking growth, and taking the effort to bring everybody together today. And we all need people. And you met some new people today. So, Dawn, thank you so much for being you. And please, Dawn, your final on your Heart of Influence today.
I just want to say thank you to all the wonderful ladies that participated. It just was a great interaction. I learned a little bit more about everybody, and really look forward to continuing to get to know all of you. So thank you.
Thank you, and definitely have some follow-up conversations together. And with Dawn and Bella Frita, your final, please today.
Would you like my final, or would you like Leia's final?
I would love Leia's final.
All right. So Leia is our feedback agent that we trained in the unblinded formula, 4 steps, 4 energies, 12 indispensable elements. So I ran your hello yeses through Leia, and this is what Leia has to say first up for Eva. You came in with a grounded, empathetic presence. The line, "Do you want to get into a little bit and see if I could help?" landed like a gentle hand on the shoulder, immediately signaling care. You navigated a high emotion, high ego moment with composure, matching pace, and validating her ChatGPT reference with sly charm. A few notes drifted off key. To the top 3 things framing felt like a touch clinical. Perhaps tell me what is weighing heaviest on your heart would have met her storm with shelter. And the arc could have been crescendoed with more towards a clear agreement or aspirational frame. Score 97 out of 130. Now pass the mic and let's see who dares to tango with skunk next. So that is Eva. And then for Meryl, you opened with warm, sincere presence and quickly invited a meaningful share. What a golden one it was. The phrase, "Tell me a little bit about your journey," unlocked a heroic, unique identity moment, and you held it with gentle curiosity and steady tempo. Your laugh line callback, maybe 843 will be the answer, landed with charm and resolution. That said, the middle cadence drifted into diagnostic zone. What specifically are you looking for? Felt more intake from the intake form than from the heart. Next time, try bathing the pain in a bit more acknowledgement before stepping into the solution stairwell. Score 104 out of 130. Now cue the Beach Boys. Good vibrations are definitely rolling in. And great job, Meryl, and great job, Eva.
Yeah, great job, Meryl, Eva, and Leia, our actualized intelligence unblinded agent. Wonderful work. Bella's created and developed her masterfully. And Bella, any other final thoughts on today?
No, just absolutely. The truth is Dawn invited you here to build relationships with each one of you and have you build relationships with each other. So don't let this be the last time that you all come together. See where those relationships go from here, and definitely Unblinded can help facilitate those. That's what the business acceleration sessions are for. That is what all the gifts in the chat are for, is to help accelerate the relationships that you have started here today. So thank you all for being here. And Sean, back to you.
Yeah, definitely talk to each other and Dawn. And for sure, in that acceleration session, we will rock your world with our actualized intelligence agent. And I mean that in an informed level. Nothing like it on the planet, guaranteed. And if not, then blow me up and say that I did not tell you the truth. These agents are unreal that we have created and built. So thank you for that. In any event, we wish you all the best in the world. And we end every show by saying this. I may be physically blind, which I am. Can't see anything in front of me. But I'm absolutely certain as to the possibilities for more. We came here for more. Those possibilities for more sit right in front of our face so often. But unfortunately, we could all use some unblinding. Because at some level, with those possibilities sitting right here, tells Rita, we are all blind.
And just learning to see. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Dawn, beautiful work. Pleasure to meet everyone. Bella, outstanding. Masterful, as always.